What's up, people of the world? It's me again, Alex Swimmer, aka AP Through Jumped, and this is the first on-camera video I've done in quite a while, actually. In fact, it was... let me check. Okay, it was about a week ago. So, yeah. And welcome to the VLogz 122, where I'm just going to talk about... it's going to be kind of sort of... I'm just going to be talking about pretty much anything. What I'm talking about has nothing to do with each other. All the topics that I'm discussing. For starters, I'm going to talk about my experience on Loud TV. And then, for the second half of my vlog, I'm going to show mostly LEGO related things for my randomness segment, such as this guy, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, I would like to talk about my experience on Loud TV. And it's been an absolute blast. I'm sorry about my hair. I still need my fucking haircut. Whew, boy. Oh well. It'll happen at some point. That's why I'm wearing Cappy. So y'all want to see this. Okay, actually it doesn't look quite that bad right now. No, yeah it does. Let's put it back on. Yep. Putting it back on. So yeah, my experience on Loud TV has been an absolute blast. And this is actually the very first little community project that I'm being a part of on a different YouTube channel. Besides the Team of White 6, because the difference with me working with the Team of White 6 YouTube channel, actually known as Team of White 6 Productions, it was actually a more local thing, where at first I didn't know these guys when I first found out about the channel, and then after a while I became friends with every single one of them, and then I wound up working with their channel, and that was mostly a local thing. However, this project, me being a part of the Loud TV YouTube channel, it is entirely different. It's my very first. I guess you could say it's my very first true YouTube collaboration project with brand new people, and so that also makes this the second community that I've been a part of. The first community I was in was the first community that I made myself well known in was the Super Mario Brothers X community, and I actually met almost everybody in that community. I met a boss at it, Toon Quill, Mech Dragon 777. I even talked to Nux, Valtteri. I'm good friends with him. I even met Wraith the Ammonite. He was one of the last people that I talked to in the community, actually. And I'm friends with I'm friends with all those guys now, and the ones I talk to the most, yeah. Valtteri and Quill and Mech Dragon 77, I've talked to all of them the most out of anybody, and even Boss said a little more than anybody. Arguably known as the most popular guy in the SMEX community, but probably the most prolific guy in the community. And so yeah, that was the first community I got well known in. My throat's still being a bitch. And then the second community I actually wound up being well known in was the Loud House community, and that's how I even got offered to be a part of this Loud TV project in the first place. The guy in charge of Loud TV, who actually just calls himself Loud TV, okay. Hold on, I got burp. Oh, whoa, excuse me. Lucky I didn't fart on camera. I'm kidding. People said much stupider shit on camera than what I'm saying right now, but yes, what was I saying? The guy running the channel, Loud TV, he offered me to be a part of the project randomly via a private message on Twitter. I was like, sure, that sounds awesome. I'd be down for that. And I've been a part of this project for about a month, and I've been watching everyone else's reviews. I've gotten to be introduced to so many new people, and one popular person in particular just recently joined this project, Sunny Eclipse. So yeah, she finally joined it for the season 2 reviews, and most recently, I was actually in my very first discussion video ever on a different channel. So that is fucking awesome. I am super blessed to have been a part of that. It was Loud TV, me, Jason Brow, and Sunny Eclipse. So I got to meet all three of them. Sunny Eclipse, whom I have known of for quite a long time, since last year I think. And finally getting to meet her was pretty awesome. And someone that I've known for a long time, and meeting the other people, the other two guys, Loud TV and Jason Brown, it was just fucking awesome to meet them, and a blessing to be a part of this little discussion. And I've always dreamed for this, to be a part of a YouTube project and collaborate with other YouTubers on other channels, on other popular YouTube channels. So yeah, this is basically pretty much a dream come true for me, and I couldn't be any happier for this experience. Loud TV, thank you so much for recruiting me for this little project. I'm so blessed. And our first discussion that we did, the first one I was part of, was it was recorded yesterday on Saturday, August 4th. Damn my throat, where we reviewed all of last week's Loud House episodes, which were great. And I'll upload all of my individual episode reviews later on throughout the week. But if you want to get my just initial thoughts, as well as everyone else's thoughts of the people who were involved in that particular discussion video, go check out that channel. I'll link it in the description, and have a maybe hopefully have a card on the screen somewhere, or somewhere where the little eye is, or on the screen. I don't use those very often, although I really should. I really love the card, the little eye, and the on screen, and the new on screen annotations. I don't know why I don't use those. But so yeah, that is going to be a new thing where Loud TV, the channel, is going to do collective episode reviews for every single new Loud House bomb that comes out. So yeah, and then there's going to be a sort of rotation with different people each time. And heck, me, Jason, and Sunny, all three of us might not be together again, but we all might wind up being in videos with other people. So yeah, it might not be the same exact group every time. I don't know that for sure, but it's just an educated guess on my part. That's pretty much it with that. I'll be damned if my throat didn't actually try to just want to fucking kill itself. But yes, to Loud TV, the guy in charge of the channel, thank you once again so much for letting me be a part of this little project. Loud Reviews is what it's called. Audience, and again, Loud TV, thank you so much for having me be a part of this, and the discussion videos too. It's honestly a dream come true. And excuse me, I'm being so rude, but it's because of this I've finally been able to garner some sort of recognition, and I've gained almost 100 subscribers from this new exposure. And it's pretty awesome. I couldn't be more blessed. I could not be more blessed, I swear. Like, I'm just so fucking thankful. It's not even funny. But I'd always dreamed for this, to collaborate with other popular YouTubers. And I hope, and I have a feeling that this is just the beginning. So yeah. All right, that is it for That it's time for randomness. If you don't know what randomness is, it's a segment where at the end of every vlog where I show off a random object of the day or several, and then I tell a random fun fact of the day. Those should be pretty self-explanatory, but the first random object. So yeah, this is going to be Lego themed. This segment of randomness. Now, this guy is awesome. This is the Elite Praetorian Guard from Star Wars: The Last Jedi. He is really fucking awesome. He's one of my new favorite like characters or soldiers or minions or how the hell you want to classify him as in Star Wars: The Last Jedi. One of my new favorite like characters, like I said, and I just love his design. Like forget the build for a second, but the way that this guy looks and was designed. As soon as I first laid my eyes on him, I first saw him through merchandise. So when I first laid my eyes on the design of this new soldier, I was kind of blown away. At first, I thought this helmet looked kind of weird, but then I grew to liking it very much. It still is kind of weird a little bit, but I love it more than anything now. And these are actually these could be considered an update to the classic Royal Guards from Episode 6. I mean, because they're highly elite soldiers of a highly elite like villain, and they wear all red, and these are an awesome like reimagining of that sort of like archetype, I guess, or that sort of idea that the classic Royal Guards invoked or brought to the table. So yeah, I love the Elite Praetorian Guards so much. They are fucking awesome. And yeah, now for the figure on the other hand, the figure is fantastic. I love the armor pieces, the moldings for the helmet and the armor is just top notch. It has really good articulation. You can pose it like this. You can contort and morph his. You can change the position of how he poses something. And what's really cool is that this is like a true, is made like a true action figure. I love this pose right here, the way I'm holding it. I might make that as a screen cap right now. Yeah, okay. So yeah, that's awesome. What you can do is this. Wait, shit. Okay. The chest plate's falling off. Okay, now. Yeah, you can have him like classic action figures. You can have him like swish his arms to attack, and how that works is that it's got these little pulleys in the back. These little Technic pins in the back. This front chest plate's coming off. Also, I love his gown. It looks pretty awesome, and I'll give you a random fun fact about this character as a Lego character. This is one of the two Star Wars characters to make its Lego debut as a buildable figure, and then come out as a minifigure later on. Because we won't see this guy as a minifigure until the Snoke's Throne Room set that came out actually fairly recently, and the other character that has that same fate is the Range Trooper from Solo: A Star Wars Story. He came out as a figure first, and then he wouldn't appear in as an actual minifigure until the summer 2018 wave for the Solo Star Wars movie sets. It's from that they're in this train set. I forget what the set is actually called, but they're in one of those sets. So yeah, what's funny is I actually have a Range Trooper cup that I got from Denny's that I showed several months ago for my Star Wars vlog. Alright, that is pretty much it, and two more things I want to show off really quick. Actually, three more things. I want to show off these two guys, Unikitty and Puppycorn. I got these two sets last month. Actually, in the middle of freaking July is when I first saw the Unikitty sets in general, and also the Powerpuff Girls sets. And I thought both of those themes weren't supposed to come out until August 1st, but I saw them in the middle of the of July. And I'm like, oh shit, they're here. I'm gonna get one of these sets. So I got them these two one week after another. I intend to get all the characters, maybe even all the sets. I don't know. They're not very expensive at all. The value for these is top notch considering there are no minifigures, and all of the characters are just brick built characters. This is like the first theme in a long time. It's like the first system theme that I've seen, or at least the first one in a very long time, to have characters that to have none of its characters in minifig form. They're all in brick built form. So yeah, that's really interesting. And one other really interesting thing I want to show off really quickly. Damn it, Puppycorn fell on the floor. Where the hell did it go? No, not that one. Something really awesome that Barnes & Noble did, and because also the Harry Potter sets came out very recently, the brand new ones, or rather the new Wizarding World sets. What Barnes & Noble did is it had a little build event. A little free build event. It's the first, I just stumbled upon this just yesterday. Like just yesterday after I got off work. Because I work near a Barnes & Noble, and where I work is right next to it, actually. And I just stumbled upon this building event. And it's the first one I ever been able to participate in because of that. And what they had was the instructions and for the little Hogwarts Express sets. So this actually makes the very first Harry Potter set that I've ever gotten, technically, in my life. So, yeah. And in general, I'm glad Harry Potter sets have made a comeback. And I'm really glad for that. And this is a really cute little build for the Hogwarts Express. One more thing I want to get really quick. Two more things. They are the instructions for the set. They're right here. And there are no... These small sets don't have advertisements. This set, since it was a part of a free build event, they don't fold. It doesn't fold up. And there isn't a set number for this either. So, yeah. And what they had is they had all, if you know how free building events work, which I didn't, but what I saw, they had all the pieces in these little like bins, and it told you the amount on the top, how many of each piece that you need in case you couldn't, in case you weren't able to see all the small text on here, because in people's defense, I guess that it can be very small to see how many pieces you need. I mean, well, unless you're an experienced Lego builder like me, who've been building building Lego sets since I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7 years old. But what they also gave me was this cool little certificate, and what's interesting is that they have a minifigure checklist for the new sets, and they also had the new sets there at the event too. See, there's all the minifigures right there. And that's really awesome. Also, love the new graphic art for the new Wizarding World Summer 2018 wave. The comeback wave, I should say. For Harry Potter, even though the Fantastic Beasts series have had sets since the first Fantastic Beasts movie. But you know what I'm trying to say. Alright, this was a quite long video. This split up into 2 topics. I guess that's it. If you like this video, then don't forget to subscribe. Be sure to stay tuned for, let's see. I'm going to do a channel update tomorrow or Tuesday. So stay tuned for that within the next 24 to 48 hours. Also, stay tuned for my Lighthouse episode reviews for last week. throughout this for the rest of this week. And right now, I'm going to record my last episode for season 2 for the Loud Reviews project, and that's going to be the loudest mission, Relative Chaos. So yeah, all right. I'm Alex Wormer, aka AP3Jump. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That's it for me, and remember to. Okay, yeah, I haven't done my regular intro and outro in a long time. Alright, let me try it again. I'm Alex Wormer, aka AP3Jump. Thank you so much for watching until the end. That's it for me, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye. Yeah, because the loud review outro is remember to stay loud. See you guys next time. And I sort of combined my outro with the one that they assigned to me. So yeah, I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.